What's going on, everyone? Today I'll be coming at you with a couple must-know Crystron K9 combos. I want to make an important quick combo tutorial for whoever is playing this deck. Even if you're not, you might want to stick around and find out why this deck is so good. I'm also a little sick, so just bear with me. And I know this setup is still not the greatest. The issue is I think my desk is just too small, and I think I need to order a new one so that the camera can come out from the back and hang under, opposed from to the side like this. But for now, just bear with me. And I want to use the physical cards to show the combo because I enjoy using the physical cards more, and I'm sure a lot of other people also enjoy using the physical cards more than watching a DB combo video. I'm still going to use the online stuff for some videos, but as much as I kind of want to use physical cards. So anyways, I'm going to stop yapping and get into it. I'm going to show 3 combos today. We'll start off with the main one, the normal summon Noroi combo, just the 1 card Noroi. So you want to go normal Noroi effect, summon from deck. You want to summon Jokul. And here you want to play around Droll in this format because everybody's main decking Droll. It does suck though, because if you overlay here and you get hit with Impermon Ripper, that does suck. It shouldn't hurt as much as it does, but it'll hurt because you don't search with the Jokul here. But since there's not as much Imperm in the format, you want to play around Droll here. So we're going to make the Ripper without searching with Jokul. You're going to detach the Jokul off the Ripper to search, specifically the Jokul, and then you're going to search for the Lantern. If they Droll here, you obviously negate with the Ripper. If they don't, you can still do the same thing. You're going to Lantern target Jokul. Summon both, effect a search. You're going to search the case spell. And then you're going to effect a search. You're going to search for actually another Noroi because you need the machine body. If you have other extenders in hand, depending on what they are, you could search other things, but this is what you want to search in the 1 card combo. Here you want to go activate case. You want to search for the Jokul. And then you're going to go Jokul, reveal Noroi, and summon them both. Next up, you're going to go overlay the Jokul and the Lantern to make River Stormer. And then you're going to go River Stormer effect to search for Scrap Recycler. And this is what's going to bridge you into your Crystrons. You're then going to link the River Stormer and the Noroi off, because they're 2 machines, into Platinum Gadget. Not over here, I'm sorry. You want to summon it over here, so you have an arrow. You effect a Platinum Gadget to summon the Scrap Recycler to the hand, effect a dump. You're going to dump the Smiger, and then you're going to link it off. So Clockwork, and you go Clockwork effect, target Gadget and Recycler. Then you're going to summon out the Recycler, effect a dump. Dump the yellow one. Selfnir, you can go link an SP. You're going to activate Smiger. You're going to banish Search Inclusion. And then you're going to go Inclusion to search for the Salvador. And then here, you're going to go activate the Salfnir in the graveyard to discard the added Salvador. And then you're going to summon it out, and you're actually going to pop the case for K9. And this is important because now you're going to trigger it to set the quick play spell, the K9 quick play spell. And that's important because that's a lot of interruption on its own, and it's free. Next, I like to make any rank 5 here. You can't make a light XCs because the Jokul restriction, but you want to make any rank 5 works. I just summoned Valan here, Valan or whatever, Valan. Just an additional rank 5, additional interruption, why not? Because now you're going to lock yourself into machines. So you're going to go Salvador, target Inclusion, summon itself, effect a dump 2. You want to dump the Tuner and the Trap. And then you're going to go activate the Inclusion, targeting the Tuner. And then you're going to sink the Tuner and the level 5 off into the Escaletus. And then you're going to go Escaletus effect to add back the Trap. And then you're going to go Tristaros effect and Grave to pop the Synchro and summon out 2 bodies from the deck. 2 Crystron bodies. Summon out 2 Salvadors. And then you're going to use Escaletus effect to summon back either itself, or you could summon back the Tristaros. I like summoning back Tristaros to give yourself a future spell and trap negate. But if you summon back the synchro, you can get a double pop off the trap instead of just one pop. But for now, I'm going to do this. This is what I do. You can pick and choose what you do, or if you know what you're playing against, you could, decipher that way. And then summon out the Chronomaly. If you do play the Infinity, Cyber Dragon Infinity stuff, you can definitely go Nova Infinity here. But I'm currently not doing that as of right now. But yeah, so this is the end board with the 1-card Noroi. We'll go on and go to the 1-card case for K9 combo. People think that you can't bridge with the case, like into the Crystrons, like if you only open case for K9 and like 4 hand traps. So I'm going to show off what you do with just the case. So you're going to go activate case for K9, you're going to search Noroi. You're going to normal Noroi effect, summon out Jokel. You're going to go then activate effect of Jokel to summon out Lantern. Or not summon out Lantern, excuse me, to search out Lantern. And then you're going to actually, since you're locked into K9s here, you can't make Ripper, otherwise you won't, like you could do pure K9 stuff here. But I'm going to show you how to get to Crystrons with just the case. Since you're locked into K9 from the extra deck here, you got to use Noroi effect to summon the Jokel. And you're going to go ahead and look at their hand. Play around whenever you can, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you get to see their hand, which is nice. And now you're going to go Lantern target Jokel. You're going to go activate Lantern to search for the case for follow-up next turn. And then you're going to go overlay these two. You got to leave the Noroi here for the machine. Summon out Riverstormer. You're going to go Riverstormer, search the same guy. So this is in your hand. I'm going to try to leave my hand right here so you can see it better. Search the Scrap Recycler. And then you're going to link these off into the Platinum Gadget. Obviously this combo is less safe than the last combo because you don't have a Ripper, but I'm just showing you how you can bridge into Crystrons. You're going to go Platinum Gadget to summon, and then you're going to go Scrap Recycler effect to dump Smyger, if I can find it. There it is. And then you're going to do what you did before. You're going to link this off into the Clockwork Knight, and you're going to go effect to send, and then summon. And then you're going to go activate effect again to send the yellow. And then you can link an SP. And then you're going to activate Smyger. Search for the continuous spell. Inclusion, and you're going to go activate Inclusion. You're going to search out Salvador just like before. And then you're going to go yellow effect to discard the Salvador and summon. And then you can either pop the case again to get the quick play spell. There's like a couple ways you can do it. You can like pop the case, get the quick play spell, or you can pop the Inclusion. And then use Salvador to pop the Salfnir and then do it that way. But I'm just going to pop the case and then use the effect to set the quick play spell. Yeah. Okay, did I take it out? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. We're going to go set the quick play spell. And then you're going to go activate Solve, target the Inclusion, effect to dump 2, you're going to dump the tuner and the trap. And then you can go Inclusion, summon out the tuner, sync these off into the Escaletus, and then Escaletus effect to add back, trap. And then you can go the Tristaros effect to pop, summon out bodies. Boom. Boom. And then you're going to use Escalus effect. Now here, you can do one of two things since you have the additional level 5 on the field. You can select the Tristaros and then hard make F8 on Dragster. Or if you play both the Chronomaly and the Infinity, which I would never suggest cutting the Chronomaly anyways, but if you play both, you can actually make both here. You can overlay 2 for the Nova Infinity, and then 2 for the Chronomaly. Since I do not play the Infinity right now, I'm going to summon out back the Tristaros still, off the Synchro. And then I'm gonna overlay for the Vimena. And then we're gonna go ahead and overlay, or not overlay, we're gonna synchro summon, excuse me, into the F8 on Dragster. And then that's what you do. You can do off the 1-card case. Like I said, you could do pure, like more of a pure K9 on board if you'd like as well. But yeah, here you have like Trap, Pop, Spell and Trap Negate, Monster Negate, SP. In the end phase, on both combos, anytime you end with this, you usually want to go end phase, attach the River Stormer with its own effect and like target whatever for the attack boost. Because now, on their turn, when you go to negate something, you detach the XEs and then whatever else. And then on their end phase, you can do it again. So when you go back to your following turn, you'll have another Monster Negate set up. That's very important to note as well. So that is the 1-card case combo. And then lastly, I'm going to show you a combo that, like through a Fualos, if you get hit with like a Fua, you can, and on like a respectable amount, I'm going to show you like the Joko plus Salvador get hit with Fua line. So you go here. If you're trying to play around Fua, like if you don't have an Ash Blossom in the hand to stop it or something, you want to just play around that card as best as you can. So you're going to go Joko, reveal Sulf. You're going to effect a Salvador to dump. You're actually going to dump Smiger, and instead of the yellow, you're actually going to change it up here, and you're going to dump the tuner instead. Because if you dump yellow, you have to play more into the Fua. And then you're going to go Joko effect to search. Oh, I'm sorry. On the resolution here, they're going to drop Fua. So now that will change your Joko search. So you're going to go Joko effect to search. So you're under a Fua. You're going to grab a Zuna. You're going to go overlay for Ripper. You're going to give them your first draw here. So that's 1 draw. They're at 5 cards in hand. You're going to go activate effect, detaching the Salvador. And then you're going to grab the case and also set the quick play spell because they use the monster effect this turn. Now you're going to go with Zuna effect to dump. You're going to dump Lupus. And then you're going to Lupus effect to summon. Okay. And then here, you're going to give them your second draw. And that is going to be the last draw you give them. You're going to overlay for the Chronomaly. And then that'll be the last draw you give them, like I said. So you will go now, activate Smiger to add inclusion. You're gonna go, these are both in your hand, by the way. I haven't activated case yet. You can go activate inclusion to search the trap card now. So currently they have 6 cards in hand. You're gonna go Salvador, target the inclusion. You might as and then you go inclusion, activate these to activate and target the Tristaros. Excuse me. And then we're gonna go. I'm sorry, you're gonna leave this here. You don't want to give them any more draws. You're gonna activate case. You're literally just gonna grab follow up here. So something along the lines of either Naroi. I like to grab Lantern personally. Okay, and then you're gonna set the cluster. And you are going to pass. Now they have 6 cards in hand. You have your follow-up piece is Lantern. That's in your hand. You have the Trap Pop, the K9 Force Release Pop, so that's 2 interruptions. And then whatever it summons, it's going to interrupt them. So, for instance, you summon out the Werewolf or the Jax. The Jax is a double pop. The Werewolf is like a hand rip. Like the Jax, you summon this and pop, and then Jax will pop on summon. The Ripper will negate a monster effect in the hand or grave. This will summon out a body from the deck, probably the yellow. And then you're going to sync off into the F8 on Dragster, so that's a spell and trap negate. And then, that's like another interruption. Then you're going to detach, like after you detach off Amena to negate a monster effect from anywhere, so Lupus will be live at some point. So what you're going to do is the Lupus is you're going to summon it back, use effect to XE summon, and you're going to use the body that you left here to make a like another rank 5. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 interruptions, and they have 7 cards in hand. So it's like having an interruption for each card in hand. yeah, like you should still win those games like almost every time. So yeah, if you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below any questions or thoughts, and I'll be happy to answer them. I'm gonna do better, and like I said, today I'm like really sick, so my throat kind of like chokes up. That's why I paused a couple times, and that's my fault. But yeah, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I like to have criticism. I'm not scared of criticism. It's okay. I need to get better at my videos. I'm new to this, so yeah. Goody signing off. Later.